This is the AI News Flash for August 8th, 6 p.m. UTC. First up, dating app Grindr told investors on its earnings call that it is now an AI-native company from the code up, and it put hard numbers behind the claim. According to CEO George Arison, engineering output rose 2.5 times between July 2025 and April 2026. Over that period, the company added no additional engineers. Grindr estimates that matching the same output with people would have required roughly 200 more engineers, or about $60 million a year in cost. The tools behind it are Cursor, Anthropic's Claude, and Devon. Against that, the company expects to spend about $6 million a year on the AI tokens powering those tools. In other words, it displaced roughly $10 of labor cost for every dollar of token spend. Grindr also launched an AI companion feature called Edge as a new paid product, priced at up to $350 a month and testing in markets like New York. The company says uptake has spread well beyond the top-tier subscribers it originally targeted. Second quarter revenue was $138 million, up 33% year over year, with paying users at 1.4 million, up 16%. It is a rare case of a company putting its AI adoption story directly next to its financial results. Next up, a startup Pokee AI has released Pokee-Isaac 28B, an agentic model with a context window of 10 million tokens. The model has 28 billion parameters and is text-only. On the long context benchmark ruler, it held 93.3% accuracy at the full 10 million tokens. Every baseline model scored 0 once past 2 million. On agentic work, it scored 65.1% on Terminal Bench 2.1, resolving 56 of 86 tasks, and 70.94 on the tool calling benchmark BFCL version 4, edging past existing models. The defining choice is that it is built to run inside the customer boundary. It deploys to a virtual private cloud or on-premises, and it serves from a single GPU at the level of an RTX 4090. The targets are healthcare, finance, defense, legal, and semiconductor R&D, where sensitive data cannot leave for an external API. Provisional pricing is 15 cents per million input tokens and $1 per million output tokens. It is licensed rather than open weight. A third, in Eastport, Maine, opposition is building against a plan to place an AI data center underwater. The developer is a company called Deep Green. The concept is to power underwater AI data center equipment from the tidal flow of Western Passage in the Bay of Fundy. It has applied to the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission for a 48-month preliminary permit to run engineering and environmental studies. Two sites are under consideration. One is the waters off Eastport. The other is Upper Cook Inlet in Alaska.
Hearings on 2 citizen-initiated ordinances drew rooms full of opposed residents.
The first ordinance would prohibit data centers larger than 25,000 square feet within the city and its coastal waters. The ordinances were drafted by the Eastport Coalition for Healthy Oceans, and the Passamaquoddy tribe has also come out against the project. The core concerns are fisheries and water quality, and the city's earlier position that it is too early to intervene is now itself under pressure. Fourth, entrepreneur Tom Chavez has warned that once enterprise data goes into training an LLM, it cannot be taken back out. Chavez co-founded the investment firm Superset. Earlier he founded Wrapped, sold it to Microsoft, and served there as general manager for online publisher businesses. In a post on August 8th, he argued that the vendor pitch of, "Give us your enterprise data, your data still belongs to you," mirrors what Google told publishers in the early 2000s. His technical claim is that machine unlearning remains unsolved. Once absorbed into training, data sits deep inside multi-layer weights that no programmer can see, measure, or understand. As he put it, you cannot selectively lobotomize an LLM. As supporting evidence, he cites a randomized study finding AI overviews cut publisher outbound clicks by 39.8%, and Google network revenue falling 4% in the first quarter to $6.97 billion. The outlet reporting it also notes that his post does not distinguish training from inference or address the contractual carve-outs vendors have begun offering. And finally, X is discontinuing its creator revenue sharing program and replacing it with a new scheme called Original Content Rewards. Existing participants can earn through September 7th, and the new program starts the following day, September 8th. Eligibility requires at least 500 verified followers, 500,000 home timeline impressions from verified users over the prior 90 days, and an active X Premium subscription. Qualifying content includes original reporting, self-shot photos and video, self-made memes and graphics, and meaningful commentary, direct reposts, re-uploaded material, and content reposted without meaningful transformation are excluded. Dex's Allegra Jockia said the old program had reached a point where its incentives were misaligned, and that creators should focus on bringing net new content to the platform rather than maximizing payouts. The company tried a narrower fix in April, cutting payments to aggregators and clickbait accounts, but rolled part of it back after creator backlash. That's all for this AI news flash.